morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I think it's the 26th. I know it's early. We're supposed to get rain this afternoon, and it's going to rain all day Wednesday and a little bit into Thursday. Today's only supposed to be in the mid-60s, so a true fall day. So today I have my smoothie, and then it is with Greek yogurt, spinach, frozen fruits, banana, Greek yogurt, and milk. And today's milk is 2%, so it's 5 points. I have my Michigan mug, and I have my second cup of coffee in there. Down there is the cardigan. I am on the cuff of the second sleeve. This is the little cross stitch. I'd show you a picture, but it's just a pattern, so I can't do that. But I'm working on the scarecrow, and I'm on his shirt. And then once the shirt is done, I just have his head and hat to do, and then that one will be done. And Miss Cali's on the floor. You're hearing Jerry's clock over there. I'm watching Sault Ste. Marie video up there. Well, it's a live feed of their big ships coming into the Soo Locks, but all of their trees have already started turning. I think they're like 50% for color change up there. The weather people said that in our area by October 9th could be our peak. And they said it is arriving a week early. So, and then yesterday I moved out my 2 ceramic cats. The black and white one my sister gave me years ago. And then the red one. It's supposed to be kind of red. My grandma made that. When she was in her 80s, she decided she wanted to learn ceramics. So she started in, I think she was like 82 years old, and so she made that one. When she passed, my mom had it, and then my mom was downsizing and asked if I wanted it, so of course I took it. So anyways, I'm going to sit here enjoying my breakfast. I've had my devotions. I'm going to work on this little fall project right here for a little bit, and then after a bit go back to crocheting on that cardigan. All I have left on the cardigan after I get the cuff done is the hood, and then the band that would go around the front of it, and then that will be done. So that will be 2 Christmas gifts down and done, and then I need to start on the next one. So anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to enjoy the quietness right now. Mr. Jerry's at work, and I will bring you back when it is either lunchtime or maybe when this is finished. Talk to you later, friends. lunch today is 0 points. It is a apple for 0, and a few ounces of shredded chicken. 0 points. Hey friends, happy Tuesday, September 26th. I'm in my sewing room. You're going to see glare because no matter where I set, the light's not going to be good. It is about 6:15, 6:20. Just got back from my weight loss meeting, my Weight Watcher meeting. And I wasn't able to stay for last week's when I first went, and this week I did stay, and I am so glad I stayed because, number one, my Weight Watcher leader is the best. She's the best. But anyways, I won't keep you long on here. But I lost 0.6. I messaged my friend Miss Sandy. I said I was thinking it was going to be a lot more, but I will take the 0.6, and as she pointed out, it's still a loss, and she's right, it's still a loss. It is still going down the correct way. So just a second, sorry about that. Mr. Jerry is in the other room, and if you hear any noises, it's because he's repairing something. But anyways, 0.6 down. I think that puts me at almost 34 pounds. My goal is to, of course, through Christmas, is to lose every week, but I'm not going to put added pressure on myself saying, oh, you got to, you got to lose. So I felt good this week. I felt like I was in control better than I have prior times. I don't know, maybe it has to do with because I aggravated my sciatica and I couldn't do much, and I just sat around. I do know I didn't get in my fluids like I usually do, so I am going to push that this week. And my back is getting better, and so I can move a lot better. But there was a couple points that she brought up tonight, and it just, I don't know, it just hit me on this weight loss journey, because the topic was, the FOMO and JOMO, as she called it, the fear of missing out and the joy of missing out. So she said, the fear of missing out. Holidays are going to be coming upon us, and you're going to have your food pushers, you're going to have your parties, you're going to have all the extra sweets and all that stuff. And how are you going to handle that? If you truly want to say no, you need to say no, and not have the fear of missing out or of hurting someone's feelings. Because she says if you don't say no and you give in to that food they're offering you, then the food is still in control over you. And I went, what? And so she repeated it again. She said, in her instance, she wants to have that control over food. Now she says if you want that cookie or whatever the thing is, if you want it, then you can have it. But don't basically have so much that when you come back in to weigh in next week and you complain because you're up 5 pounds. It doesn't work that way. She says you still need to have control. You still need to track it and not pretend that it didn't happen. So the whole idea, she said, of the fear of missing is that when you say no to something, then how did it make you feel? Like I said no to something this week, and at first I was like, yeah, I really want that. But then I also, in the same thought, came out, I'm pretty proud of you, Terry, because you really didn't want that. You just didn't want to miss out. So for that time, I was stronger than the food. I had more control. I was believing in me, that I could make that decision, not the food. And she says, and you have to plan things out. If you know that you have a gathering or you're going out or whatever, you know in advance for that day. So if it's at nighttime, then during the day, you just compensate for it with your 0 points, or all week long. If it's going to be on a Saturday, then you save up as many extra rollover points as you can to cover that weeklies so that you don't feel like you're missing out. The other thing is that she said is the difference between joy and happiness. She believes that happiness is that instant gratification. Is that instant when you get that cookie or you get the fries or you get the whatever. It is an instant happiness right then and there. The joy is the joy of the healthy lifestyle that is lasting with us throughout this whole journey, because we are getting healthier, because the joy is giving up stuff that is making you healthier. Like you don't have to take insulin anymore, or blood pressure medicine, or you can move more, or you can do more, or you fit in smaller clothes, or you just feel good. That is the joy. That is the difference between happiness and joy. Joy is everlasting. And the other thing is that the word crave. She said, now for her, she thought, when someone says, what's the definition of craving, basically, she's always thought about food. Well, I've always thought about food. If I have a craving for something, I have a craving for food. I'm thinking about what foods I can have. She goes, but a definition of crave or craving is a powerful desire for something. No matter what, it is so strong, you're going to go after it. And she said, so instead of that always being food, why can't that be your healthy lifestyle? Why can't you have that powerful craving to say that I'm going to get healthier for me, and that is going to super succeed everything? Because she says, yes, when you're in the moment and you're telling yourself, there was a gal who she wanted to hit her 25 pounds and she hasn't had potato chips since May, and I'm thinking, oh my Lanta. But she said because she can't have them, because if she has them, she just can't eat a serving. The whole, basically a half a bag is going to be her serving. And she said, and she really went to the cupboard and she was looking and she saw those chips, and the first thought that came to her was, this was great, was that those chips are not going to get you to your 25 pounds that you want to get to this Tuesday. And that was enough to make her leave those chips alone. And she did reach her 25 pounds today. And today, the decision felt great because she felt great. At the time, it didn't feel so good. But now it gives her that motivation that she said no to it. And it should get easier for her. Now she's going to have, like all of us, you're going to have strong days, you're going to have weak days. You're going to have days that you need to forgive yourself because you gave into the food or whatever. Because, food supposedly is our best friend until it isn't. And we all know, or we wouldn't be on this weight loss journey. But those were the 3 things I really wanted to share with you all tonight. Is that, what is your, well, no, the no. Have you ever said no to something before, like food or whatever, and how did you feel about it? We can't always in our head say, I can never have that chip again, or I can never have the ice cream or the cookies or whatever. But you can sit there and you can work it into your plan. And maybe instead of having that, half a container of ice cream, you can actually have a serving size and enjoy it and count it. Or have 2 if you got the points. It's just that we just have to do it in moderation for everything. But anyways, so for this week on my calendar, if you're new, my hubby has given me the incentive that if in 4 weeks I show a loss, then he will pay for my Weight Watchers. And he's paid for this last month, or for this month. And so by the I think October, the last Tuesday of October. And so what he'll do is he will go up there, he said tonight, because he wanted me to write my weight on there. And I said, I ain't write my weight on the calendar. No one needs to see that. And he goes, well, it's just you and me and the cat. I says, well, you don't need to be always seeing my weight. I don't need to be always seeing my weight. So instead, I just put on today's, because I weigh on Tuesday nights at 5:30 is my meeting. And I just put the -0.6. And he says, well, that way, he says, when it comes to the end of October, I can go through and I can add up and subtract, you know, add all the pluses and the minuses. And I says, hey, buddy, back up. I plan on not having any pluses up there. I plan on them being all negative. And he says, well, then that'll be an easy thing then. So, but anyways, I just wanted to come on and just say, stay strong, my friends. You know, yeah, I was disappointed. I'm like everybody. You walk in, you did good, and your body just says, you know, 0.6. But, you know, it could have been 0.6 the other way. I can sit there and look at it, and that is 3 sticks of butter. 3 sticks of butter. Next time you look at your butter sticks, that's how much I lost. So, supper tonight, we are having Stouffer's French bread pizza, because I have a lot of points, because I had my smoothie and for lunch it was all 0, and so I get 28 weeklies in it, or daily, 28 points in a day, and so I've used 5 of it, so I've got, what, 23 points. So the pizza's going to be, I think, 14. I will probably have a glass of milk with it tonight. My 2%, that'll be 5. That'll be 19 points. Other than that, I don't see me eating anything else unless I got pretzels, if I want some pretzels or something like that. But I'm trying to be more mindful of telling myself that just because Mr. Jerry went and grabbed several snickerdoodle cookies that he made last night doesn't mean that I need to eat every time he does. See, that's that fear of missing out. So anyways, friends, I'm going to let you go. And if you haven't subscribed and you were just stumbling on this, welcome. My name is Terry, and you're just seeing me trying to lose 75 pounds to get a lot healthier. So please hit that subscribe button and share me out to your friends if you think anybody else may like it. And because I post daily vlogs of my food every day, 7 days a week, even though some days I don't want to, I still do. And thank you for all my returning friends. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So y'all have a very blessed rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully your Wednesday will be a better day than your Tuesday. We can always improve something. So until then, thanks, my friends. Supper tonight is, oh, I didn't add my milk, so 19 plus 5. Stouffer's pizza, 14 points. Chips are 5. 2% milk is 5, so that is 24 points.